Hello. I'm in a private server today, guys. I'll probably, if I have time, I will hop into a public server later. That is if I have time. So that's how that's going. How are you guys doing today? Let's go to game scene. Let everything load. There we go. I'm not using Cheddar Whale today. I was just already on her. Alright, let's see who we have in chat today. Hello, Mel. Hello, Reagan. Hello, Harlow. Hello, Freddie. Hello, Tabitha. Hello, Wilma. Hello, Horsey. Hello, Horsey the Second. Hello, Ezra. Hello, Shaylee. Hello, Riley. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Celeste. Hello, Sunny. Hello, Sprinkle. Hello, Furry. Hello, Xena. Hello, Ducky. Hello, Amelia. Hello, Izzy. Hello, Akira. Hello, Mercury. Anybody I missed? Hello. Just fighting the yawn again. I'm so tired. Like, I don't know if you guys get this, but like, no, hi for me. Hi, Sophie. I don't know if you guys get this, but like right out in the afternoon, you know, like 3 p.m.-ish, you know, it's just tired. That's just what the mood is. It's tired. I am IUH hunting today. I didn't really want to, but it's Wild Horse Wednesday. I'm not just gonna skip out on you guys. I will be using mass capture today because I am still a little bit limited on what I can do in terms of my inventory space. And too many rejoins are it'll fill my inventory very quickly if I constantly rejoin. Which islands are you doing? I haven't decided yet. I might have you guys vote on that. We're running all of them to start. So we're running all of them to start just to check what's there. And then I will go buy more lassos. I've got 89 at the moment. But I'll go buy more lassos and then I'll let you guys pick the islands I go to. We're picking 3 islands today. What island should I hunt on? You should hunt on... Volcano. Blessing 10 with luck. Thank you. Chat, once we've run all of the islands, you guys will pick 3 islands, and that's where I will go. Got an EP cat sitting with me. Aww! Akira, you pet that cat right now. My cat is hiding. She's in hiding for a little bit. I still have not caught an IUH in January yet. So, you know, we can always hope for today. Do I have the same chances of getting an IUH, or is one easier? Generally, every spawn point is 1 in 9,000. So, it is a 1 in 9,000 chance that the horse that spawns has island unique hair. And this happens every time, so I'm gonna say the percentage in your stat cards, okay? I know some of you guys have, like, really insane stat cards, like, here's Cheddar Whale. This is for that exact horse. So, like, it was 1 in 57 million that she would have the hair and also be a Frisian in that spawn point. So that does not impact the 1 in 9,000. IUH horses are just 1 in 9,000 to spawn. Hello, Rose. You see the IUH Ken? I have not. I didn't know there was one, to be honest. Hi, Nix. Yep, I'm in a private server today. We're trying to catch an IUH in January. I haven't gotten one for 2024 quite yet. I do have something to show you guys. Do you guys remember the limestone Appaloosa I caught last month? Do you guys remember that? Flintstone gummies? So Cupid Fjord today. Sapphire. Ooh. Alright. So you guys remember Flintstone gummies. I still have him. Don't worry. Before any of you panic, I still have him. But I got him something. I got him a gift, if you will. Okay? I got him a little bit of a gift. Oh, hang on. I gotta go over here. Alright, I'll show you guys what I got him. Oh, hang on. There we go. Do you guys see anything that looks a little suspicious here? I got something for Flintstone gummies. He has a brother. I got him a brother. He has a brother. I bought his brother for tokens. He's got a brother now. No, Gummy Bear was caught back in August. I didn't catch him. How many tokens, may I ask? Don't worry about it. Too much. Was it 1 million? No. Just too much. I overpaid for this one severely. Yeah, we'll just say a lot. I overpaid, but it was worth it because I needed to get him a brother. Know how much because I looked last time and now this? Sophie, I've bought other things in between this time. The Valentine's event is... So you have 1 million less now? Yeah, I bought some other stuff as well. Didn't realize it was Wednesday. It's okay, Tango. I didn't realize it was Wednesday until 1 p.m. I had 2 hours to get ready for this stream. I thought I was going to lay in bed and do nothing today. Still hunting down a hat for Malt? Thank you. My boy will... Did you buy more titles? No, I'm still sitting at 76. Is gravity back? Yes, it is! We can go flying again! Look at this! Whee! I've 8 white Frisians themed after snow cones so far. That's adorable! No, I think I'm still sitting at 76. Yeah, 76. I have to put the count back into my status. Physical gravity. Right, my finger keeps missing the V key. I get that. I got a laptop for Christmas from my mother. And I don't use it that often because it's kind of slow compared to my main computer, like my desktop. But in the dark, when I'm trying to watch, like, a movie, I go to, like, unlock it, but I can't find the numbers on the keypad, because this keyboard of this laptop somehow manages to be almost twice the size of my regular keyboard. So I'm out here hitting every number except the ones I need. Have you tried doing the leaf challenge? I haven't. I saw that Lemon tried it. I know there's a lot of people doing it. It's pretty much the same as, like, it's, trick-or-treating on Animal Jam, if any of you guys have played Animal Jam. It's the same thing. You put bad items up and you see what people will trade you for it. Some people used to do, like, necklace to headdress challenges on Animal Jam. Like, it's just history repeating. This happens with every economy game. Like, on Animal Jam, they take the most worthless thing in the game, a necklace, or in Wild Horse Islands, it's a leaf, and they would try to trade it up for the most expensive thing. In Animal Jam, that was a headdress. In this game, most people probably would like to aim for, like, a V1 Val or something, but, you know. Necklace challenge trauma? Real. I want the ability to send trade requests, okay? I want an Animal Jam style trade list that we can put up in game. So, like, people click on you and your little list pops up and they can select something and offer. That way you don't have to keep, like, going person to person. Like, you don't have to keep going person to person and being like, do you want to offer, do you want to offer, do you want to offer, stuff like that. You just put it on your trade list, okay? And people will walk up to you in the trading hub and they will offer. They can just select their offer from there, send you the request, you look at it, you accept or you decline. Yes, Tango! What do you think of the new trading hub? I love it. It is the prettiest place ever. I've been going there to take pictures of my titles. Animal Jam is still a thing, by the way. For those of you, I get this every single time I mention it. Animal Jam Classic is still a thing. It's just a downloaded thing now. It didn't shut down. I just gotta put that out there. It blows at least one person's mind every time. There's less people in the hub because it seems too crowded. Dang. I think I'm still accidentally paying membership for it. Tango, your account is currently non-member. I was logging in to get my Jamaladay stuff during last month. If I remember correctly, your account is currently non-member. If that helps. Yeah, my first name is already public knowledge. I just don't let you guys call me that. And full disclosure, like, if a random viewer comes up to me and calls me by my first name, I'm not answering. Like, if a viewer calls me by my first name and I don't know them, like, personally, I will ignore them. I will go out of my way not to answer them. Hello, Nova! Do you want to tell me what it is? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You just gotta wait for the next time Xander pops up. He says my name every time. So we're gonna keep it as a, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Ooh, corn! Yeah. You gotta wait until somebody else says it. No, I just always assume no one is talking to me when they say my first name. Good luck! Are you IUH hunting? Yes, I am. That's what we're up to today. What is an IUH color you hate? Probably volcanic black. Or maybe mossy. Hello, Katie! Oh, my dream horse. Ooh! If I catch 9,000 horses, will at least one be an IUH? Supposedly, yes. But it's still entirely down to luck and RNG. Like, I've caught... How many have I caught? I've caught 11,734 horses, and 9 of them have been island unique hair. So, it could be less, it could be more. You know, it's just, you know, theoretical. I've never seen a mossy IUH. Nix, you've never seen Earth? Have I never shown you my boy Earth? Guys? Yes, Earth is mossy. My boy, I've had him for so long. I've had him for months. One of you is my friend and one of you is my sister. He's called Earth because he's a bay Mustang with a mossy mane and tail. Bro is scared of himself. Oh my gosh. I've never been more disappointed in both of you. Favorite is peanut butter? Yeah, that makes sense. My favorite is Mulan. Oh my gosh, somebody in my comments, and if you're here, hi. Somebody in my comments asked me if Earth was new. Earth was my third... Yeah, my third IUH I kept. He was the fourth one I ever got, but my third one I ever kept. Cheddar Whale is my newest. Is Chubbins relaxing after that winter time? I mean, he's definitely here. Like, he's on my starting soon screen. He gets to relax and eat lasagna when I use my be right back screen. Chubbins is just kind of doing his thing. So there isn't going to be any more Meet Me at Larry? Yes, there is. People are still doing that. Like, you don't have to go to the trading hub to trade. It's just where most players are hanging out if they're, like, looking to trade completely. Me personally, I still trade in the regular public servers. Do you like the update? Listen, okay, they made the text bigger, which is all I asked for, okay? I would like the tabs for the private messages. Like, I would love them back. But I would also like the ability to close them. That was my biggest pet peeve with them. I didn't like that we couldn't close the PMs. So that kind of, like, eliminates all this. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. Hello! Welcome in. Yes, Lunar is lunaring again. Want private chats back? They're still here. They're just obnoxious. Need to get 10 to 8K. I don't even know what I'm doing for 8K. Technically for 7K, you guys got the code item, but that was offered to me when I hit 6K. Yeah, I want to find one for 2024. My current streak, is 4 months. If I can find one for January, I will have a 5-month streak. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Just found out you can have a secondary color on checkered flags. Yes, you can. I have some that are 2 colors. Love your videos. Thank you. So to read any private messages on a full server. I know. Tango, you and I were PMing the other day, and I just... Sometimes I had to scroll up like a really, really, really far amount just to find what you said. Yep, we're going for a streak. Oh. Help? Huh? Help? Okay. Alright. That's fine. Neat. That's cool. Alright. I was looking up at the map in the corner. I was like, why am I in the water? Yep, I have a video on how to catch an IUH. I follow my own tips, I'm not gonna lie. This is the one time where I practice what I preach. Hello, hello! Welcome in! Hey guys, look at me, I'm running around on totally real Roleplay Island. Alright. Let's see. I love your streams. Thank you. Does Ranch have foals? A few. Like 8. 14. Yeah, 14. I was only off by like 1. She's had 14 kids. Hunting for an IUH last night from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Ooh, that's a couple hours. Should I use no jungle or volcano? Katie, I'm gonna put it this way. If you are hunting on only one island, you're gonna want to use jungle, because waiting for respawns is really obnoxious. Whereas with jungle, it's a big enough island that you can run it and then keep running it due to respawns. I know you said not to pick jungle, but if you're only doing one island, jungle is the best one to do, as it's big enough that you have less of a waiting time because you spend more time running. Doesn't Volcano only have 7? Yeah. Volcano has 7, Lunar has 10, Jungle has 19. Trying to think. Forest has 8. Here, I've got a list. I made a list. Alright. Volcano has the least with 7, Lunar has 10, Jungle is 19, Mountain is 11. Desert is 12, Royal is 10, Forest is 8, and Blizzard is 9. And I did not even look at mainland because I don't run mainland. What are we talking about? The amount of spawns on every island. Yeah, if you're gonna IUH hunt only one island, I'm going to recommend jungle, mountain, or desert. As those are the 3 islands with the most spawns. Jungle has awful spawns, though. No, it doesn't. Jungle is perfectly fine. How many IUHs do you have? I currently have 13. If I remember correctly. 13. Second favorite IUH. My second favorite is, ooh, that's tough. It's either Flint. It's either Flint or... Ooh. Because Mulan is my overall favorite. So it's either Flint, Cheesecake, or Mushu that are my second favorite. How'd you get 13 IUH horses? Well, 7 of them that I have are caught by myself, okay? A few of them were gifts, and I bought one, and I traded for one. There we go. Think they changed the water texture? Yep. Yeah, I've caught a total of 9, but I only kept 7 of them. We possibly see them all? Yeah. Give me just a little bit. Yeah, I've caught a total of 9, but I only kept 7 of them. Have you ever caught an IUH in a live stream? Yes, multiple times. My second one was a V1 Neon Purple Clyde that I caught on stream in December of 2022. My next one I caught on stream, if I remember correctly, was Cheesecake in October. Next one I caught on stream was, in December, I caught Flintstone Gummies. He is a Limestone Appaloosa. And then on my 24-hour stream, I caught a Blue Pearl Percheron. So that's like roughly 4 that I've caught on stream. Their ministry lately been very busy. That is completely okay. I'll say it one more time for you guys. I do not care when you show up. If you guys just drop in to say hi, like, once every couple months, I'm still gonna greet you as if you've been here all along. Like, your life comes first. I am just a little streamer on YouTube, okay? You guys take care of yourself first. I'm still gonna be here when you come back. Yep, Flint is Obsidian! He was my 3rd IUH I ever caught. Got a new puppy? Aww! Man, William, taking your time taking me to Royal. Thank you for subscribing! The old Jones quest. The marker isn't working for me. I don't know. How many hours do you have? Probably like 2,000. The in-game count should be 2,300 or 400 something. My actual count, which I have a browser extension counting it. My actual count should be around 2,800. Yep, 2,400. How do you have like 1,000,000 tokens? I catch everything and then I sell everything. So you guys, should I go redeem my should I go redeem my little trading receipts? I would 99% cry if you get my dream IUH on Royal. What is your dream IUH? This is entirely a joke, but now I have to get it out of spite. Entirely a joke, but also, like, half joke. Can you make an auction later? I have nothing to auction at the moment. Because then you would, out of pure luck, get it. I know, I function on spite, and the game knows it. Lure and Tobiano with cow print. Oh, that'd be so pretty! What? Get your clear quartz, Bay Tobiano right now. I'll legit cry. Listen, that's one that I would keep. Alright? Like, Bay Tobiano paint horses. I know you guys associate them with Kai, but I've been in the game longer. Alright? I've been collecting these horses longer. I have Mulan, and that's something nobody could ever take from me. Where's your fancy hair? Bro's out here without the fancy hair. Alright, let's go redeem my training receipts real quick. I've probably got, like, 1K. How many do I have? Oh, that's the wrong category. I have 1,134. Take me to Trading Island, William. Made a cute set with your trident accessory. Aww! Alright, let's go. Gonna need you to share your luck because I don't have it. Ah, I would if I could. Alright, give me something good. Ew. That was a gross hat, I'm not gonna lie. No, nothing good. Listen, I can't complain too hard. Steven's given me 2 Frisians, 2 Arabians, what else? Steven's given me a lot of stuff. He's given me 2 Percherons. I don't want this, or that, or that. And no matter how ugly that hat was, I'll keep it. Yeah, Steven's given me a lot of horses. Like, this is Ace Hardware. I won her last month. Whereas this is Home Depot. I won him in October. I won Meyer in one of my videos back in August, and before that, I won a different Frisian. Same coat. I won Big Lots. He's a mismatch Fjord. Pretty much any of them named after a store. I won. I didn't win Scrub Mommy. Scrub Mommy was a gift, I think. I didn't win Speedy. Speedy was also a gift. And I didn't win Earl Grey. Earl Grey was also a gift. Probably the peak of my career was winning Walmart. He was my first high tier I won from Steven. But Big Lots is by far probably my most expensive one. You can pick any IUH on any breed, even events, old or recent, either crosscodes, legacies, what would it be? A Moonstone title or Topaz title. Gosh, I'm tired. Stealing Big Lots? No, you're not. Big Lots is a big deal. And he has big deals, alright? He's a great little salesman. He does his best, guys. He does his best. My dream is a pink pearl IUH Frisian. Oh, that'd be so pretty! Catch my dream horse out of spite? What is it? What is your dream horse? I gotta know. Okay, the TV's not up too high. I had to be very, very, very careful. What is your rarest IUH? My Frisian. No, not my Frisian. Malt. Malt is probably the rarest in my inventory. Can you breed IUHs? No. Do you play Overlook Bay? I thought that game died. I thought nobody played that game anymore. Oh, wait, didn't they, like, recreate it? Who is Malt? His name is Malt. M-A-L-T. Thank you. And he is a leathery drizzle quarter horse that I got for Christmas. There's a part 2 of Overlook Bay? Yeah, I don't know. That game... I haven't heard about that game in years. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist anymore. I don't care if it does still exist. It doesn't exist anymore to me. It is no longer in my heart. Is the Perfect Harvester worth buying? Yes. I would say yes. You can also probably buy it from a player if you don't, have the Robux to get it. There are plenty of players that usually have them for sale. You really just gotta hop into full servers and check around. And as someone who has the Perfect Harvester, I can tell you, it's a lifesaver. I absolutely love it. There are very few things I would say are 100% worth buying. But the Perfect Harvester and free travel. Where is it? Right here. Free travel. Both of those things are worth buying. Like, I would say Perfect Harvester and free travel. If you do a lot of training, Expert Trainer could be a little bit helpful. However, I wouldn't recommend it. The most it really does is increase skill points that you get. And it comes with, like, some training vouchers when you get it. I'm telling me to get free travel was the best purchase. Tango, I was getting so ready to just, like, okay. Because you're in my group, I was getting so ready to just transfer you the Robux to get it. And then you got it. So, I'm very happy. Picked her off at the last hit. Aww. Welcome back! Okay. Now is time. I'm gonna buy more lasso materials. And I'm going to have chat pick 3 islands that we are running. Chat is going to pick 3 islands. Let me get my materials first. And 50. There we go. Alright. Seeing a lot of people saying lunar, jungle, and desert. Okay, so most of you guys are saying lunar. So we'll grab lunar. Okay, lunar. What's another one that's being said a lot? Alright, a lot of you are saying desert, so we'll grab desert. One more. We have lunar and desert. Jungle. Volcano, volcano, jungle. Alright, you guys are tied between jungle and volcano, so we're gonna go ahead and do a poll. We're gonna do a poll. Are herds even still a thing, or do they just get more rare? I have no idea. Alright. Yeah, it's looking like it's looking like jungle's gonna be our winner. I'll give it a little bit more time. Yeah, guys, I also really haven't been seeing herds. Not lately. I saw one the other day right after the update, but in my private server, I haven't really seen a herd in the last few days. Alright, it's looking like the answer is jungle. We are running lunar, desert, and jungle. What have you got an IUH and a herd? I have never gotten a herd caught IUH. I wish. Like, I'd absolutely love that. Did they add the low gravity back to lunar? Yes, they did! Alright, we're running lunar, jungle, and desert. That's what we're doing. I've caught just a regular IUH at a public server. I've never caught a herd caught IUH ever. My boy Flint was caught, he was caught in a public server. Come on. Lunar was so sad when they took low gravity away. I know. I was so upset when that happened. Yep, I'm in a private server today. And I just want to say, guys, because I got this question when I was in a public server earlier. There would be no more gift runs, as because it is past the 15th, I am no longer accepting gifts. That gift window has closed. My gift rules have gone back to normal. I am no longer accepting gifts. A pearly orange paint. Aww. Lunar's low gravity's back? Yeah, it's been back. I think either since earlier today or late yesterday. It's gonna give you a title. Aww. That one is the exception. I don't know how many people know my original rules. We've gone back to my original gifting rules, guys. So the exceptions are if a title is missing an accessory in my petting zoo, the accessory is fair game. If a title is missing a die in the petting zoo, the die is fair game. Like, that's always been the rules. If it benefits the petting zoo, it is fair game. If it does not, what about backpack upgrades? Oh god. Hang on. Chat, are we about to rewrite my gift exceptions? Are we about to rewrite the exceptions? We're gonna rewrite the declaration of gifting rules. Okay, so the exception has always been titles and stuff for the titles because I want to grow my petting zoo. Like, that's been the exception since the beginning of my channel. So, are we just adding backpack kits to it? Because I cannot turn down inventory slots. I think we might... I think we might have to add that to the rules. Okay, fine. That's the new exception. If it benefits the petting zoo, it is fair game. That's the rule. If it benefits the petting zoo, it is fair game. Thank you, Nightbot. You're doing such a good job. What's your main horse you own? Trident. She's on my, my profile banner. You have a code in Wild Horse Islands? Yes, I do. I got it on Friday. What time are my login rewards? 4 hours. That's a long wait. Should make a command for gift rules. That's so true. I could do that right now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in just a second. I'll finish running Lunar and then we'll make that command. I have the code item on my V1 Clyde. His name is McFlurry. Aww. Remy, I appreciate that, but the code was just put in chat by Nightbot, and there is a command for it as well. It's also in the description and on my starting soon and ending screens. It's available publicly all over my channel. 100% thought your surprise was going to be a title plushie? Nah. I didn't want a plushie. Because Cooley already has a plushie. Kai had the bow, and I was like, I need something that's gonna stand out. So I picked a mouth trident to go with my horse. You could get another code item, what would you want? A box of apple juice. Also for the mouth position. What's your login streak? 400 and... It'll be 461 in, like, just under 5 hours. I'm a big fan. Aww. Listen, alright? The only reason I picked a box of apple juice as my second option is because my second main horse is apple juice. Trident has nothing to do with apples, but apple juice does. I was really torn in between picking the Trident or the box of apple juice. But I ended up going with the Trident. Hello, hello, welcome in. Why did you name apple juice apple juice? Because I like apple juice. And, you know, just her little hat reminded me of, like, maybe someone who owns, like, an orchard. Needed to be a box of gum? Listen, Trident gum is a trademark, alright? I am not going to get the game in trouble by asking them to use a trademark. She was named after the weapon first, and then the idea of the gum came up. So that's why I kind of go through the order, like, Trident was named after, and then it's either the gum or the weapon. She was primarily named after the weapon. Actually, it's not even a weapon. It's kind of like how spears are used now. They were used for fishing in historical times. Whatever. Tritons in mythology use them as weapons. Whatever. It's a weapon. It was primarily, like, in historical times, it was primarily used as a spear for fishing. Like, that's what they were used for mostly. They were for fishing. But in mythology, tridents are associated with tritons, which are these big, powerful, like, they're like mermaids, but they're not. They're primarily men. And they're like tough. They use them as weapons. However, she is based off of just a regular trident that you would see in a museum used for fishing. Like, if I remember correctly, most of the old ones, like, were not sharp enough to use as a weapon. Like, they were impractical and kind of heavy. They wouldn't be strong enough to use as an actual weapon. They were primarily used for fishing. My dog broke into my room. My cat does that. Sparky knows how to open my door, and she breaks into my room. Sometimes I wake up, and I see this big ball of white fur next to me, and it's just my cat. What's your favorite snack food? Cheez-Its. Like, I love Cheez-Its. What's your favorite natural hair color for horses in Wild Horse Islands? I'm gonna be very, very, picky. And I'm gonna say white. Sorry, basic, not picky. I'm gonna be very basic, and I'm gonna say white. You can't go wrong with black hair, and you can't go wrong with white hair. Just like you can't go wrong with black clothes, and you can't go wrong with white clothes. Everything matches them. I don't need to catch that spawn right there. I need to catch this one. Have you ever heard of tomato chips? Yes. Delivered you a troublemaker cat photo? I will look in just a moment. I am a step Canadian. I know all about tomato chips. Yeah, I just wake up sometimes and Sparky's just chilling right next to me. Like, I'll be peacefully sleeping. I wake up and there's what looks to be a round, like, almost pillow-like thing next to me. And it's just Sparky curled up in a ball. She's just curled up, waiting for cuddles. And yes, Justin, I have seen that. That's why you need to use the, inspect menus that they give you. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, the reason that we have the inspect and the info buttons, I love my step Canadian Tem. Thank you, Star. I love you too. We have the info buttons and the inspect buttons on markets and stuff like that for a reason. It's kind of ridiculous that people are managing to get away with this. And my cat's already in my room. He ditches me while I'm asleep. No, Sparky used to go out of her way. Because when I was younger, I had a lot of trouble sleeping. Sparky would go out of her way to climb up into bed with me. And if she thought I was awake for too long, she would get... Like, I'd be on my laptop. She would get on my keyboard and, like, push my hands off and then lay next to me. And she wouldn't leave until I fell asleep. And that is the love of a cat. Like, I don't know if she knew what she was doing, but she did it every single night at, like, 4 a.m. if I was still awake. And it's probably my most significant memory of my cat. Like, she's still alive, by the way, guys. I just, you know... It's probably my biggest moment where, like, I was like, yeah, this cat, best cat. She would lay with me until I fell asleep. And she would do it if I had been up for a very long time or if I was awake for too long. She wouldn't stay on my keyboard. Like, she'd crawl onto the keyboard just to get my hands off it, and then she'd crawl off and lay with me. And she's my baby. I love her. She's precious. We're running past this horse, so I can grab this one up front. She's a little sweetheart. I love her. Hello, hello. Welcome in. No, Tango 100% meant silly rat. The fake IUH scam, there's two ways that people are doing it. I'll explain it myself. There's two ways people are doing it. There are some people taking their market stands, putting an IUH in the stall, but not, like, actually. They leave an independent IUH in the stall, and they put a horse that's worth almost nothing actually for sale. They cover it with, like, furniture items, and then they advertise that it's for sale, and they try to get people to buy it, when it's not actually an IUH, and it's just a random horse with, like, an independent IUH in front. That's the, that's the way people are doing it with the market. All you have to do to see if an IUH is real is hit the inspect menu on a market stall and hit, info on the side, and it'll bring up the stat card. The second way that people are doing it is in the trade menu. They may actually have the IUH, but in the trade menu, they will put in a fake one. Okay, so, like, say they have a Ruby Appaloosa that they're advertising they're trading. Instead of putting the Ruby Appaloosa in, they will put an Appaloosa in that's dyed red, hoping that you don't notice. That's the second way people are doing it. And once again, all you have to do is hit info, and it'll tell you it's fake. I will say, if you see people being like, yeah, they just replaced it last minute, they probably didn't replace it last minute. Because there is a countdown every time you add a new item and every time you remove an item. There is no way a person can just, like, randomly replace something without you noticing. Unless you have walked away for, like, 5 minutes. In which I really don't know why you would in the middle of a trade. So there is a countdown when they change it out, if they do actually change it out. So you should be able to notice if that does happen. There are already ways in the game to prevent this by looking at stat cards and stuff like that. So it's a little sad that people are still falling for it. But, you know. Yeah, that too. But once again, all you have to do for the sign thing is hit the inspect button. It's the same way around. You hit the inspect button. What are your thoughts on the new trading hub? It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, even. Like, it's absolutely stunning, and I love it. I'm almost finished with the sweep of desert so we can go get all the new spawns. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can feel some kind of, like, you know, sadness for people who do get scammed. But also, I kind of do understand why people scam. Like, on, like, games as a child, like, this is when I was, like, 8, 9, or 10, I was a scammer on some games. And, like, I'm gonna put it this way. Once you realize something people will fall for, it kind of becomes a little bit addictive. And again, I have not done any of this since I was, like, 8 or 9. I was a literal fetus, okay? But when I was a kid, like a little child, I was a scammer on, I think it was, like, not Animal Jam. It might have been Animal Jam. So, I was on there, okay? And once you realize that, hey, these people are actually, like, falling for this, most scammers will continue to do it. And I know a lot of you guys are like, well, that's why we gotta spread around awareness. Witch hunting makes them do it more. Witch hunting makes people do it more. That's why in my chat and in my Discord server, we don't allow call-out posts, because that's not going to do anything. Like, the call-out posts really don't do anything. Like, in some cases, most of the scammers on this game are, like, just kids. Like, probably 14, 15, who just learned that what scamming is and how they can do it. Now, of course, some of the scammers on this game are full-blown adults, and that's sad. That's sad. But, like, literally, it's usually either just full-blown adults who have nothing better to do, or it's, like, 14, 15-year-olds who just realized what scamming was. It's not gonna make them stop. You know, making a new account, playing on an alt account is really easy. Like, usually, most of the scamming videos where they do call-outs, like, it encourages it more. It tells people even more how to do it. Like, do you guys want to hear about Tiny Tem, like Baby Tem, when Baby Tem was a scammer? Like, this is, like, 10-year-old Tem. So, like, almost 11 years ago, okay? Do you guys want to hear about Baby Tem? This is almost 11 years ago. So I learned what scamming was on Animal Jam because I played Animal Jam. Okay? I almost got scammed by this one, like, Arctic wolf on Animal Jam. And what they did, I wasn't dumb enough to fall for it, okay? Tiny Tem was not dumb enough to fall for this, but Tiny Tem did see a business opportunity. Tiny Tem saw a business opportunity from this event. So this Arctic wolf came up to me and was like, hey, I'm trading this light pink headdress for a yellow heart balloon. Now, as anyone who's played Animal Jam knows, headdresses are really expensive. I have one now on my account, but I didn't at this time. Alright, headdresses are really expensive, and yellow heart balloons, or any kind of heart balloon in Animal Jam, is worth pretty much dirt, okay? You could sneeze and afford one, alright? Like, your snot is probably worth a heart balloon. And I was like, huh. Well, I know for a fact that that balloon is worth nothing. So then this person approaches me on what I didn't know at the time was their alt account. And I was like, hey, I'm trading this heart balloon. I want a bunch of good stuff. And I was like, no, that heart balloon is worth, like, nothing. So I go through a different way. I find somebody else, like an actual person who just has a heart balloon. I trade them that, and then the person who had the headdress ghosted me. Because, you know, they weren't actually trading that headdress for a heart balloon. They were trying to scam me. And so then, in my mind, it clicked, okay? It clicked what they were trying to do, and they failed it. Because, like, I was just like, yeah, no. I thought I was getting a better trade, thinking that this person was serious. So I thought I was getting a better trade by underpaying for a headdress. I wasn't, because they weren't trading the headdress, they were just trying to scam me. But baby Tem, okay, little, like, 10 or 11-year-old Tem, okay, is like, oh my god, I've never seen this scam before. And instead of spreading awareness, baby Tem was like, yeah, I could make that happen. I could pull that off. So Tiny Tem goes up to a random kid in a public server. Tiny Tem, alright, little 10 or 11-year-old Tem goes up to a kid in a public server and is like, hey, I have this red long spiked collar that I am trading for a heart balloon. And I had an alt account sitting in the corner of Jamaa Township. And it had the heart balloon that I had obtained for the other person sitting on its trading menu. And this kid goes, OMG, I don't have a heart balloon. I'll get one. Add me. So, like, Tiny Tem, Baby Tem adds this person. And waits. I wait 5 minutes, and then on the alt account, Baby Tem approaches this other player and is like, hey, do you have an offer for anything on my list? And I had on the list 2 necklaces and a heart balloon. This person traded, if I remember correctly, it was a rare plaque, which if you guys don't know, was a box item, like a special promo box item. I don't think Animal Jam does the promo boxes anymore, but at this time they did. And the rare plaque was a box item. They traded this box item, which is worth a lot, for the heart balloon. And then they DM me, alright, they DM Tiny Tem, and they're like, hey, I got the heart balloon. And Tiny Me has taken the red long collar off my trade list. He was like, oh, OMG, I'm so sorry, I already got it. And then by the time that kid messages, like, the alt account to ask to trade back, the alt account is offline. Like, Tiny Tem, again, I was like 10 or 11. Probably, I could have even been 9. I could have even been 9. But, like, Tiny Tem saw a business opportunity. Like, baby me saw a business opportunity. Like, now, of course, I don't think I could do that. I'd feel bad. But tiny me, little 10 or 11-year-old me saw a business opportunity and went for it. Oh my god. I was a little gremlin. Like, I was a terror to society as a child. Like, already 9, 10, or 11. I don't know which one. I also could have been 8. I have no idea. I think I started playing Animal Jam when I was, like, 9 or 10. So, it's in that range. And, you know, Tiny Tem was a little menace. Like, Tiny Tem was a menace. A little gremlin. Like, a terror to the economy in Animal Jam, alright? Like, I couldn't do it now, because again, I'd feel so bad doing that now. I am an adult. I don't need to be doing that stuff. But, like, like, a little baby Tem was, a menace. Oh, I was not an iPad kid. I just want to say that now. I was not an iPad kid. I am part of, like, one of the last generations that did not have iPads growing up. So I was not an iPad kid. I didn't get my first computer until I was, like, 10. So before that, I was playing on the computers at the library. Like, I played on the computers at the local library. I was a baby Tem, okay? Little, like, 10... we're gonna say 10. We're just gonna assume I was, like, 10. Little 10-year-old Tem was scamming kids from the local library. Yeah. I spent my summers with my grandparents, and so I would ride my bike down to the library, and my aunt's house was like right across the street, so I really didn't need any supervision. So when I was just like 10, I was just sitting at the local library just like scamming little kids. What color is the headdress on your account? Dark pink. I don't have a light pink one because that's the most expensive, but mine is dark pink. Yep, dark pink headdress, DPHD. It's the second worst one, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's from this website called Girls Go Games. I also used to. Did anybody in school play on Tux Paint? It was the painting app with the penguin. It made funny noises when you drew stuff. I have that app. I don't know if you guys know that. I have Tux Paint on my computer. Yes, Tango! I have Tux Paint on my computer, and we are mutuals on Twitter. I did a stream one day where I was, where I drew a picture on Tux Paint with my chat on Twitch. Man, I should do that with you guys one day, because my Twitch chat has had most of the cool stuff. This was before I started streaming on YouTube, so most of you guys didn't get to witness that. Would you still play Animal Jam? Yeah, I have it on my computer. Whenever Roblox goes down, I stream Animal Jam. Like, I have Animal Jam, both kinds, on my computer. I stream it whenever Roblox is down. Heck, we have a thumbnail made for Animal Jam streams. Get in trouble if we added fire or anything? Oh my god. Yeah, like, Tiny Me didn't register that what I was doing was against the rules. Like, Baby Tem saw a business opportunity and took it. Alright? That's what, in my little 10-year-old head, was like, that is money. That is business. That is an investment opportunity. So Baby Tem was very much a little gremlin. Welcome back, Nix! We were talking about the business opportunities, that I took as a child. Yeah, I was a little gremlin. Oh, Dylan DM'd me. Oh, I can't read that out loud. Like, I would say don't scam. You know, you just ruin the game for other people when you do. Like, as an adult and having all... Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this. Generally, middle school, and this is why middle schoolers are, like, the worst students ever. Not in terms of grades, in terms of behavior. Middle school is when your brain develops its sense of empathy and, like, a sense of remorse and stuff like that. Like, middle schoolers develop that around, like, late 7th, like, 8th grade. And this is why middle schoolers are so terrible. Like, their behavior is awful. And so, like, I was not in middle school yet. So, tiny little me didn't know that this was wrong. They didn't have, Like, I didn't have a sense of guilt at this time. Yeah, middle schoolers are awful. That's why they're, like, quite literally known as the worst students in terms of behavior. They are the meanest and they are the most irresponsible. That's why most middle school, like, teachers are always complaining online. They're like, yeah, no, they're terrible. Temlin. Let's go. Middle school is like the ages, it's like 3 years, sometimes 4 if you're in one of those weird places that puts 5th grade in middle school. It's usually like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. So it goes, by the time you leave middle school, you should be 14. Yeah, so it's 11 turning 12, 12 turning 13, and 13 turning 14. That is middle school. And, those are very formative years for your brain, but it's also the year that, like, most students are the absolute worst. I mean, I guess with the pandemic right now, like, there's teachers complaining that students are at a much lower reading level than they should be. And even just being online, like, that's very apparent. But, like, a lot of stuff with, like, the younger people. I can confirm, even when I was in middle school, I was so mean to, like, well, I wasn't mean. I would say I was a little bit rude to, like, my peers because they were also kind of, like, rude to me. But I was nice to my teachers for the most part. But, like, that's kind of why middle schoolers are known for being just the worst. Like, if I ever became a teacher, I would teach elementary or I would teach high school. I'm not even dealing with middle. Like, it's just, I wouldn't want to be a teacher anyway. They're not getting paid as well as they should. Like, if you guys see your teacher, like, tell them thank you, or, like, you know, stuff like that, because they're trying their best. They're underpaid for the stuff that they do. Like, they work so hard to teach you guys things, and then oftentimes, especially now, they get treated so terribly by students, and they're not paid very well. Like, they need a break for real. Oh god, is Temlin the new nickname? You want mismatches for 1 mil? They could probably get away with that, actually. Depends what it is. Like, I could imagine that's they could get away with that. Especially if it's a Frisian. I've seen people willing to pay 1 million tokens for a V1 mismatch Frisian. What a V1 Double Palomino Clyde for 16k. Aww! What are you gonna name it? Why are Blizzard IUH horses so hard to spot? Because they're kind of pale. There's a steal for V1 mismatch Frisian. I know, right? I wouldn't pay it. But it is a pretty decent price. Like, V1 mismatches are going for quite a bit. Oh, I have hiccups. This is fine. Come on, game. We need our first IUH of the new year. Oh, I missed. There we go. Thursday, my first gonna be remodeled. I would cry except if you're penning. Unless the devs said it, don't believe it. Usually for something big like that, if the devs said it, then you can believe it. But we've been getting rumors constantly from just random users, about thoroughbreds, about fjords, about stuff like that. Unless the devs have said it, I would say not to believe it. I guess technically, if somebody was intentionally looking for V1s for their IUH, you probably could, but like, it's really iffy on that one. How many IUHs do you have? I have 13. I'm trying to catch my first one of 2024. I'm doing my best. 13? Yep, 13. Come on. There we go. I've caught a total of 9, but I own 13. My favorite's Mulan. My favorite's Mulan too! Hello, Sunny. Welcome in. Hello, Eva. Yeah, I've caught a total of 9, and of those 9, I've kept 7. And then I traded for an IUH, that's Quiver. I bought an IUH, that's Gummy Bear. And then Minty, if people in the chat are responding to you, you're not banned. If people are responding to you at any time, you are not banned. The spawn rate change for IUH horses? Beyond just when they added the 11 new colors, like, it's still 1 in 9,000. There's a higher chance of getting an IUH 2 islands or 1? 2. You've got more spawn points in that way. Right now I'm running 3. Chat voted on Lunar, Jungle, and Desert. Minty, there's already a title IUH in existence. It would be the second one in existence. The first one in existence is also a dev gift. Alright, let's sell all of these. Hang on, I gotta lock my quarter horse. I won her the other day. I won her 3 days ago. I just haven't locked her. She's only a quarter horse, so I probably won't be using her, but I'll have to name her. Aw, bye, Remy. And then you're coming for IUH hunting? Any of them work. I really just... Okay, I've got a video on it that might help if you need any tips with it. Everything I'm doing here is stuff that I do in my video. Can't wait for Valentine's event. Kinda scared because what if they mess up the design? Like for the V2 Elf Frisian. The Elf Frisian was cute. I don't know what you're talking about. The Elf Frisian was adorable. Hang on, what am I missing? Listen, guys, we still float around on Lunar now. They brought it back. I don't think a horse in clothes is creepy. Like, I think that's an exaggeration. Unless you're just, like, scared of, either horses or clothes. Like, I think it's fine. Yeah, guys, it was brought back, like, either today, its eyes. All of the eyes of all of the horses look like that. Scared of ranch, too? All of them, all of the horses, all of the Frisians have eyes that look like that. How many IUHs have you caught in total? I've caught a total of 9. They didn't take it away intentionally. I'm pretty sure it was a bug. Kinda like how there's a bug on Mountain currently. Yeah, it was, I'm pretty sure it was just a bug. It wasn't intentional. What's the bug on Mountain? You can see the old Roleplay Island map on Mountain. I'll show you guys. We looked at it earlier because I found it earlier, but I'll show you guys. Let me finish running Lunar and I'll go show it to you. I'll finish Lunar and then I'll show it to you guys again. I saw it while I was running Mountain earlier. Opinions on the Icelandic horses. I love them. I think they're adorable. They, once again, I'll say it one more time. They look like a fjord and a Mustang had a baby. But, like, they're very cute. Are Icelandics mid or low? They are mid-tier. The winter event had 2 mid-tiers and a high tier. Which, now that I think about it, probably contributed to why I had so much trouble finding them. I don't know why everyone thinks they're banned. Like, usually we time people out when they get banned. Like, there's a way to know you're banned, and usually you get timed out when you get banned. Like, you get timed out before you get banned. So if you haven't done anything wrong, you're probably not banned. What's your favorite IUH you own? My neon blue paint horse. Her name is Mulan. Keep getting haunted by the event I see. I don't like its pure mane and tail. Have you caught an IUH today? I wish. I'm doing my best. I'm just trying. I'm also freezing. It's kind of cold in here. Alright, let me catch this little dude and then we'll go to mountain. Alright, I'll show you guys the bug on mountain. How many horses are in your inventory? At least 700. 776. Not counting, that's not counting my storage locker. I've got no clue how many are in my, my storage locker. Okay, I think we have to get over to this side over here. Oh, I hit a tree. So we're gonna go ahead and run this backwards real quick. It's gonna be under 10 degrees. Oh, cool! Me too! We've been in the negatives every night. Imagine if Tam would catch neon purple paint with Mulan's coat. Oh, I would love to get Mulan a sibling like that. There it is. There you go. We move this way, we're back on mountain. We move this way, we're on Roleplay Island. There you go, that's the bug that's currently on mountain. I'm like, any IUHs? I wish. I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. Gotta run jungle now. Yeah, the high for yesterday in my area was, I think, like 7 degrees. Right now, we're at 16 degrees. Do you ride horses in roleplay? Nope, because I don't roleplay. Yeah, we've been at pretty cold temperatures lately. You know what happened to the herds? I have no idea. Like, I've been in my private server for an hour and a half now, and there's not been a single herd. To ride horses in real life? Also no. Hello, Luna! Welcome in! I don't know, the whole, like, role plays, including, like, mates thing, kind of weirds me out. Cause, like, you don't know who is on the other side of that screen. So, like, that kind of thing weirds me out. It kind of, like, creeps me out a little. Like, I don't mean to scare any of you, but some of you guys role-playing with, like, the mates, you could have been role-playing with, like, a 40-year-old man. Like, your little mate in roleplay could have been a 40-year-old man behind that screen. Alright? Like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of creepy. I don't like stuff like that. Welcome back, Horsey. What's up? Guess what? Did you get another IUH? I'm betting it's another IUH. I promise you. I was gonna say if I'm incorrect, I'm gonna cry into a bag of jerky, but I don't have any beef jerky. So you got another IUH, am I right? Am I correct? No jerky L? Oh, come on, Tango. Tango's bullying me over my lack of jerky. Never thought I'd see the day where Tango, of all people, bullies me. Dang it, Tango. It's a tiger-striped Appaloosa? That's wonderful! Did the leaf challenge and got a snowflake Clyde. Aww. That's adorable! What did you name it? Dang. That got my hopes up. The door opening got my hopes up. Oh, yeah. I'm usually in a race with Tango for that. Do you have a title named Bubble Bath? No. What about Bubble Bass? You know, like the guy who's like, you forgot my pickles. Like from SpongeBob. I asked for extra pickles, and you forgot my pickles. Love that guy. Or he like sits on plankton in the theater eating jelly beans and like eats plankton. What if you named a title Temlin? No. Who is Nightbot? A bot named Night. She got a title and diets Man and Tail Graveyard Fade. Ooh, I don't know if I have a Graveyard Fade set. Hang on, do I have a title dye Graveyard Fade? I don't think I do. I feel like the only case in which I would do the little leaf challenge is, probably if I did it on stream. But I'd have to hide the username of the account I use. That way you guys don't pop in and, like, rig it. What kind of sports do you like? I love swimming. I used to really like basketball. I've got little basketball photos. Tiny Tim was a basketball player. I love walking, you know, good old walking. And throwing things. I like to throw things. I also used to really like tennis. Whenever we did, like the tennis stuff in school, I used to love tennis. Hey, yo, bro, what's up? Oh yeah, Mel was so proud of herself for holding a basketball. For a photo. Oh my god. I remember we did like our basketball photos with the team. And she got to hold the basketball. She was like, well, you're not the one who got to hold the basketball. I remember that. I remember that so well. Someone was IUH. I was in a public server like 2 weeks ago and someone caught an IUH Clyde and I was so sad. Aww. I'd be sad too, because that should have been me. Do you have a favorite subject? I really liked English. That's why it makes me laugh so hard. Like, I don't go out of my way to correct people's spelling, but, Tiny Tem did. Many of you guys know my admin by Scorpius, or Toby. Toby and I, went to school together. Toby and I know each other in person. And my very first interaction with Toby that I have a memory of, besides, like, kindergarten, was in 1st grade, when we had a coloring book exchange, and you had to write, like, for this person, no, for a girl from this person. Like, all the girls would bring in coloring books for girls, all the boys would bring in, like, boys' ones. And Toby's said, because Toby messed up for and from. It said for, and then Toby's like name, from a girl. And I remember tiny me in 1st grade was so mad that Toby had messed that up. What do you learn in English when that's the language the people in your country speak? You learn how to write properly. Like, it's reading and writing, rather than speaking. So, like, English, you write essays and stuff, and you read different books and talk about them. Early on, when you're in, like, elementary school, you learn, like, grammar and stuff like that, like spelling, grammar, like, all that, just with that. Middle school is when you get your first book report and you have to write everything. High school is when your reports turn into how to cite sources and things like that. Like, it's mostly reading and writing. Yeah, and poetry. Poetry is also involved. Citing sources sucks. I know! I hated that portion. I couldn't stand doing that. I mean, it's helped me out a lot now. But, like, I couldn't stand it. I was so offended in freshman year when my my English teacher was like, oh yeah, I know you just got called in the office, you can just go. Everybody else was pulling, like, essay topics out of a hat. He goes, you weren't going to pull your topic out of a hat anyways. I already had it picked for you. And I'm thinking, like, oh, maybe it's something about, like, animals or technology, stuff like that, right? I got absolutely violated by the essay topic this man gives me, okay? He goes, yeah, you know, I have the perfect topic for you. I think it's really gonna hit home. I come to school on Monday, and he hands me, my essay topic was internet addiction. I got called chronically online by my English teacher before being chronically online was a term, okay? I got absolutely violated by this essay topic. My English teacher called me chronically online before being chronically online was a thing. And, like, I don't even know how he knew. Because, like, I did actually struggle with being online all the time. I was not in a great place mentally, so I was constantly online. I was always playing games instead of doing schoolwork. I was doing stuff like that. He absolutely called me out. And, like, can I call him out too? Like, yeah. Like, dude used to be famous in Poland. What are you doing, like, here? How did you go from being a rock star in Poland to being an English teacher in my city? I got absolutely decimated. He handpicked my essay topic. Oh my god. Yeah, dude was, like, in a famous band in Poland. And we only found that out when he showed us, like, all of his little, like, awards and stuff that he had. Like, he was famous in Poland. Like, how did he get here? Why are you my English teacher now? I swear, English teachers will have just the absolute, like, weirdest past. Alright? We had a substitute at the second school that I went to, because I transferred high schools the following year. He retired that year anyways, but, I transferred schools the following year, and we had a substitute who would drive to the school every day in a Lamborghini. Okay? He would bring this little binder of, like, pictures of his cars and, like, selfies of him with them. And we're just sitting here like, why are you here substituting for our class? Like, do you have nothing better to be doing? Have you reached that amount of rich that you are so bored that you're substituting for classes in a high school? Like, is that how bored you are, sir? Like, dude would be like, hey, we got some time. You guys want to go out to the parking lot, see the cars? And we're like, yeah, sure. So he would, like, you know, when you kind of, we had a playground, because the high school I was at used to be an elementary school. So there was a playground there, because this was a school of only 80 students. So it was a really small building. Everybody kind of knew everybody. So we would get to see the car. And, like, this dude, I swear, he reached the level of rich where you have nothing better to do. Like, he had done everything, I swear. I'm just sitting here like, I aspire to be like that. I want to be like you. I want to someday reach that point that I get so bored that I start looking for jobs that I know I'm going to hate. God, I wouldn't mind, like, getting the degrees necessary to be a substitute. They get paid, like, okay for what they do. Someone called an IUH Arabian. Aww! Like, I've seen my fair share of, like, weird teachers, weird substitutes. Like, it's almost always the English teachers. They're always so cool. The history teachers are usually the funny ones. The English teachers are the ones that you, like, you show up and you're like, hey, how you doing today? And you can, like, have a conversation with them. It's always the English teachers. Math teachers kind of flip-flop one way or another. They're all my math teachers I've ever had were either the best people that I have ever met or just the worst person I have ever met. Freshman year of high school, and I've already spoken about this, so I won't go on about, like, this teacher too much. Freshman year, I got a teacher that did not teach us anything. She really just threw the questions up on the board, and we're like, yeah, okay, do these. Whereas, like, in middle school, I had this teacher, his name was Mr. Love, and it makes so much sense because everybody loved this guy. He was a ray of sunshine. This man was by far the second best math teacher I had ever had. I remember I failed a question, but he gave me extra credit one time so that I could have 100% on the assignment. Because I drew a little squirrel at the bottom of my notebook. Like, this man, he was one of the only classes that I passed. I drew a little squirrel at the bottom of my notebook, and he gave me extra credit for it so I could have 100% in that class. Dude was a lifesaver. I would have had, I would have had 98% in the class had he not done that. What was your least favorite subject? Ironically, math. Math. Like, I loved having all my history teachers. My favorite history teacher, her name is a lot more local to my area, so I can't say her last name. Like, Mr. Love is a very generic name. But hers is way more local to my area, so I can't say hers. But my last history teacher I had she was absolutely amazing. Mel and I had her together. We were in the same class. She was really sweet. We did a project for one of her classes that was so good that she wanted to keep it as an example. Like, you had to make your own town and develop your own economy. And Mel and I did so well on the project that, she asked if sometime the following year we could bring it back so she could use it as an example of what to do for her other classes. Unfortunately, the following year was 2020, so the pandemic hit and everything like that. So that didn't end up happening, but she was a great teacher. And if I had ended up re-enrolling in that school, she would have been my favorite teacher. Yeah, we got to present it for the superintendent. Like, she really liked our project. It was about a fictional town named Wittershins. We had artwork all over it because Mel and I are both artists. I worked on the economy and our currency. We also designed custom vehicles that were good for the environment. We created a solution to poverty. Like in our fake little government, we created a solution to poverty and hunger. And like we thought everything out. We like stayed inside and skipped. Like anytime our class got to go outside, we stayed inside, skipped it, and kept working on it. And we got the highest score in the class, and she absolutely loved it. By far the one project I'm proudest of. Look at that, guys. It's been almost 2 hours and not a single herd. That is so sad. I had to make a tiny house for somebody in the school system in 3rd grade, and I was the interior designer. Aww. Man, 2 hours, not a single herd. Uh-oh. I might need to ask for the TV to be turned down in a minute. I don't know what islands to IUH hunt on. That's a good question. Did your school do the egg drop test? Yes! I did it in middle school and high school. In middle school, I passed. But they didn't drop it from very high, because again, she had to, like, climb on a ladder and drop it from the roof of the classroom. But in high school, my high school was 2 stories. And to test it, they had a ladder onto the roof, and we dropped it from the roof of the building. I was in a group with, this guy I knew. We were paired together. Mel was paired with somebody else. And me and this dude, I was like, hey, I don't know if this is cheating, but what if we suspend the egg inside? So the bottom of the box would hit the ground, but the egg would not touch the ground ever. And we ended up having a completely perfect egg by the end of it. I think my group and Mel's group were the only ones that had an egg that hadn't even slightly cracked. I don't remember what Mel did with her partner, but I know mine, we suspended the egg in the middle of it. So it was hanging there. No matter which way you tilted the box, the egg could not touch the box. And to this day, I don't know if that was like a little bit cheaty, but we got a perfect score. We pretty much wrapped it in a smaller box inside that was padded with a bunch of stuff. And then we took a bunch of yarn and, like, suspended it inside so it was hanging. Made a parachute that works and got a perfect score. Okay, so you took the you took the regular way. Plenty of groups got A's, but I think only my group and Mel's group had an uncracked, like no cracks at all egg. Yeah, we kind of cheated. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we even asked the teacher if we were allowed to suspend it on the inside, but she didn't end up marking us down or, like, saying anything about it, and she got to watch us build the entire thing, so I think it was okay. I loved that teacher. She was also one of those people who was just a ray of sunshine. Started to learn more in elementary school than anything else. Ooh, I would say I absolutely loved, despite, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was also the kid that got bullied. I say also, because I know a lot of you guys could probably relate. I was a kid that got bullied. And despite all that, I absolutely adored middle school and high school because of my teachers. Like, they were great. Except for a few, you know, everybody has those little teachers that they don't like, but most of my teachers were wonderful, and the classes were pretty fun. So I actually loved high school and middle school. School teachers sucked. No, mine too, Tango. It's okay. I just had very specific teachers that I absolutely adored, and they made it all worth it. Like, Mr. Love was my middle school teacher. He was my math teacher for 7th and 8th grade. In my first year of middle school, I had a math teacher I couldn't stand. I hated her. I took robotics, where you program calculators into robots and stuff like that. I was thinking of joining the robotics club once I got into high school, but I didn't end up joining any clubs. So I was just like, yeah, no, actually, I don't feel like it. I'm trying to think. I did end up joining the student council once I transferred schools. Once I transferred to a different high school, I ended up joining the student council at that school. Have you done hobby horsing? No. I think I probably owned one of the, like, cheap Dollar Tree ones when I was a kid, but I never really used it. I just kind of had it. It sat in the corner of my room. It's never been an interest of mine. Like, I think the first time I was interested in horses, I was 8, and then I stopped caring, like, a month later. Won that robot King of the Ring competition? Oh, I won mine too, but I think I gave the candy away, because I was very much... I was in my self-conscious era where I was like, yeah, no, I'm not eating this. I used to give away all of my prizes that were candy. And it got me a lot of friends for doing it. Like, I would give away all the candy I would win from my teachers for, like, Kahoot and stuff. And I'd make friends that way by giving them the candy prizes I won. It works pretty well. Like, I won't lie, it worked really well. My hands are cold. It's freezing in my room. Let's see what 109 horses gets me. Ooh. I hope you get a bunch of money. I've got desert to run, and then I can sell. Why didn't bro go to the salon? Aw. None of my horses have been to the salon yet. It's a little sad. I made my meatballs from school lunch at lunch because I don't like meatballs. I love meatballs. I would be your best friend. Like, I would literally be your best friend. I remember I was in school with this one girl, and she kind of exaggerated, like, everything when she answered your questions. So I have this distinct memory of once asking her and being like, hey, do you like orange chicken? And she, like, absolutely flipped out on me and was like, I don't like orange chicken. I don't even like the smell of it. And then she goes, and, like, holds her breath. And then 5 minutes later sits down and is just sitting there eating orange chicken because that's what we were having for lunch at school. What do you mean you don't like orange chicken? Or the smell of it? As she eats, like, a giant tray of it. It's one of my weirdest, like, distinct memories from elementary school. This girl absolutely flipped out. I was like, I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it. And holds her breath until I walk away. And I'm just like, okay. And then she gets a giant tray of orange chicken and sits down and eats it. Like, orange chicken from school always makes me sick. No! That's so sad, Tango, because school orange chicken always slapped. I especially loved when we got burritos for lunch, like the microwavable ones that they just heat up in like a giant, like little heated thing, oven. The beef and cheese burritos that they served at school were so good. What flavor is orange chicken? Orange. Like the fruit. It's orange chicken. It's orange. Mac and cheese from school got tasteless after COVID. Aww. I miss school mac and cheese. And school spaghetti. I miss spaghetti day. We also had Bosco Stick Day. We had what we called McRib Day, but it was really just off-brand McRibs. They were like barbecue ribs. We would have Nacho Day and Taco Day. And then once I transferred schools, we got even better food. Like, some days we would have breakfast sandwiches. And if they didn't have enough, sometimes the teachers would go get some from McDonald's and bring them back. Like, once I transferred out of the big school, which also had really good food, they also had a salad bar, which was really cool. We also had a concession stand at both schools. But once I transferred into the other high school, breakfast was at 9 a.m. So if you got there on time, like, you wouldn't... I know a lot of schools in my area did breakfast as soon as you got there, but breakfast at the second school I went to was at 9 a.m. What are Bosco sticks? They are breadsticks filled with cheese. They are Bosco sticks with Bosco sauce. They are very good. And Nyx, if you would like to try them, go to your nearest, like, Family Dollar or any store and check the frozen aisle for them. You can also get them at Dollar Tree. They're really good. They're called Bosco sticks. And you only knew that they were called Bosco sticks because of they would say Bosco on the sauce container. Like the bread ones? Yeah. Yeah, they're called Bosco sticks. Yeah, we used to have a whole courtyard. Like, you used to be able to sit outside, and eat, at the big high school I went to. Like, you could sit outside and eat because we had a courtyard with a large tree in the middle. We also had the commons, which had vending machines with soda in them. Because we're always either severely burnt or cold at my school. They were always so good at mine. Like, the food at the schools I went to, I'm not gonna bash it, because it was always so good. And it was always a good day when it was burrito day. Burrito day was my favorite. And to this day, I found out what brand of burritos they got, and I buy them for myself sometimes. Like, sometimes I go out of my way to buy myself those burritos just so I can make them for myself. I love them. Every day was a good day when it was burrito day. Our school had the students working in the cafeteria. Ours did that sometimes. What's your dream IUH? That's a really good question. I don't think I have one at the moment. So we're gonna go with my answer I've been giving you guys, and I'm gonna say a white Frisian with a pink cow print mane and tail. Am I hunting on the island that could possibly spawn on? No! I'm hunting on the islands that you guys picked. I need to go get some more lassos. Once they change pizza day to burger day. Oh, I loved burger day. What's the island it spawns on? Pink cow print is from Mountain. There we go. It's really a 50-50 sometimes on whether or not the bronze is going to be in the first row or the second row. Yeah. Imagine if Cheddar Whale had spawned as a white-pink cow print. I'd be so tempted to trade Cheddar Whale if she had. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Cheddar Whale is perfect, being that she was not one of my dream IUHs, but she's expensive enough that my brain went, don't trade that. But if it were a white Frisian with pink cow print, I would possibly try to trade her for so much. Like, that's been, like, my dream for a while, but a lot of people really want that same one. So, like, if I caught it, I would trade it for an insanely high amount of stuff. Neither for me. Harper, pink cow print wasn't out as soon as the Frisians became V2, but okay. Heard about the new breed coming out in March. I have heard that they are adding another one. Yeah. I hope it's Marwaris, because I don't know if they ever repolled the breed. But I hope it's the ones with the curly ears. We need something unique like that. All of the warm bloods just kind of look like the regular kinds we already have here. So I hope it's the Marwari, because I want to see the ears. Like, what can I say? I love horses with curly ears. Hello, Abby. Oh, Bosco sticks are no longer sold in your state. Oh. Yeah, I want the Marwari. Yeah, the last one, it was a tie. It was almost a tie. It was between Warm Bloods and Marwari. So I hope it's the Marwari. Should make your name the Mismatch Hoarder or keep it as Rose? Keep it as Rose. Because YouTube has so many different communities on it that I feel like it's just easier to keep it as Rose than to go with Mismatch Hoarder and have to explain to anyone who asks, like, why it's Mismatch Hoarder if they don't play Wild Horse Islands. I feel like just keeping it as Rose is a lot easier. Seems a lot more practical. Never played Star Stable? Not since, like, 2013, no. There's also a lot of roses. Yeah. But, like, at the same time, like, it's more practical to have just a general name than to have a target, like, a specific thing. Especially if you interact with a lot of different, communities on YouTube. Like, in the Wild Horse Islands communities, it's like everybody knows what a mismatch is. But, like, say you jump over to, like, a different community you're in where most people probably don't play Wild Horse Islands, it's not gonna really make any sense, and it'd be a lot of explaining. Guys, unless the devs said that they're getting a remodel, they're probably not getting a remodel. Unless the devs said it, don't believe it. Wait for an actual statement from the developers of the game. I'm back, I was making a snack. Welcome back with a snack. Yeah, 2 hours and not a single herd. I wonder if that's intentional or just a bug. Like, I'm really curious about that. Gotta make sure I sold all my other stuff from earlier. Okay, yeah, I did. Like, I've been live and in my server for 2 hours and 12 minutes. And I haven't seen a single herd. I don't think Frisians are ever gonna get a... Well, I don't think they're gonna get a third remodel. I think they're fine. They look more like the real Frisians now. Come on, Jungle. Give me something good. I also don't think that the fjords really need to be remodeled. They look exactly like what a real one does look like. You know, they've got the same blank stare. My haircut. Literally. My friend. It's been the first thing I regret. Want it back. Aww. Tango, why would you say that? Tango, please, now I'm gonna look next time I have one out. Now I'm gonna look whenever I get Cheddar Whale out. Tango, please. How many hours have you played? 2,400 according to the game. 2,800 according to the browser extension I've had tracking it. By 3.6k hours. It's okay, Tango. I'm getting up there. I'm catching up. You watch out. How'd you get Ranch? Did you get her as a gift or breed her yourself? Neither. Neither. I traded for her. I traded for Ranch back when the Chestnut Sabino coat came out. I traded just a basic Chestnut Sabino Arabian, an impure bot one, for Ranch. She was not a gift, and I did not breed her myself. Same day, I traded a basic Chestnut Sabino Arabian coat, an impure bot, for a V1 Ghost Clyde. You're saying the game hours are accurate? They don't count when you have the AFK buff. Alright, when you have that AFK symbol above your head, it does not count your hours. So I'm saying I would trust my browser extension more to know how long I've been in-game than I would the in-game count. As I've had moments where I'm doing something, like redeeming apples, and I've been marked AFK while I was redeeming apples. Like, I would more than likely go ahead and trust the extension I've had tracking it than in-game hours. The in-game ones are funny to show off, though. Like, they're a good addition. It's just, I'm fairly certain they don't count when you have the AFK buff. Out of the two islands, which one do you prefer, lunar or desert? Lunar. Desert's my favorite island, though. But if you want a good IUH, you're gonna go for lunar. It's okay, Tango. You and I are both no-lifes, alright? We no-life this game. I get it, Tango. I can't judge you because I relate to you. Yeah, we have the same extension. And I know the extension's missing some hours as well. Like, I didn't start using the extension until June of 2022. So I'm missing the entirety of, April and May from 2022. And most of June. I'm missing my hours for, April, May, and most of June from 2022. So we have title trivia today. I haven't written any down. I really only had 2 hours to prepare for this stream, as I didn't realize it was Wednesday until 1 p.m. And I always start at 3 p.m., so I really didn't realize. I do not still have that V1 Clyde. It was traded the same day I got it. Fjords or V1 Frisians? V1 Frisians. Always picking V1 Frisians in that scenario. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really I forgot what I was gonna say. My bad. Do you have a star code? Nope. Only just a redemption code in Wild Horse Islands. And I'm very happy with that code, because have you guys seen the accessory? It's adorable! My channel's not big enough to have a Roblox star code. You have to have, like, I think it's a minimum of 100,000 subscribers to have a star code. Arabians or V1 Clydes? Arabians. How many V1 Frisians do you have? At least 76. What's a star code? It's the Roblox star program. So like Flamingo, you type in Flamingo when you're buying Robux, and like he benefits from that. Or like some other random Roblox YouTuber, I don't really know anybody besides Flamingo. You type in their code when buying Robux, and they benefit from it. That's a star code. Black or white V1 Frisians? White. Welcome back! Not knowing anyone but Albert's so real. I know, I really only know Albert. Oh, sorry, not 76. At least 77. Who's Albert? Flamingo. Mr. Flim Flam, if you will. Albert is Flamingo. Previously Albert stuff. Mr. Flim Flam. Quite possibly the best Roblox YouTuber and the only one I know. No, I watched some of Albert's friends, actually. So he's probably not just the only one I know. Just the only one I think of when I think of Roblox YouTube. What's the weirdest name you have named your horses? I didn't name that one. I'm trying to think. Like, I've got a bunch of titles named random stuff. What happens when the last on top of your head reaches 100? Nothing. It turns gold. It literally, like, it turns gold when you complete it. Here, let me turn my stats on. See? Oh, hang on, let me put that away. It turns gold, just like your level. That's it. That's all that happens. Oh, my family is home. When did you start playing Wild Horse Islands? I started playing Wild Horse Islands in April of 2022. You should get inventory space and tokens when you level up. Yeah. I don't know. Any IUH yet? No. Been playing a year longer than Temariaaa. Have you? I mean, Wild Horse Islands wasn't a thing in April of 2021. Because unless you guys want my Roblox start date, in which I started in, come on. No, I mean, like, the official birthday. Like, to start an entire year before me, you would had to have started around April of 2021. Like, December of 2021, it was a thing, yeah. But to start an entire year before, that would have to be really early 2021. Do you own any horses IRL and what are their names? I'm too poor for that. That is some upper middle class stuff. I can't afford a horse. Those things are too expensive and too fragile. When's the Valentine's event start? I thought it said February 9th. One of you guys said 6th. One of you guys said 10th. I thought it was the 9th. Let me check. Because it's been the 9th for a while. Yeah, Friday, February 9th at 5 p.m. It's been set for the 9th for a very long time. They release updates on Fridays. Favorite horse breed IRL? It's my favorite is the same. My favorite is the same as in-game Thoroughbred. No, horses just in general are too expensive. Last time I said that, somebody in chat went, well, my horse was only like $3,000. I can't afford $3,000. I can hardly afford groceries. Those things are too expensive and super fragile. We need a Valentine's Thoroughbred, a Valentine's Clyde, and I don't even care what low tier. Sephora kids scare me. Real, I've been seeing the people posting about them. There we go. I think I'm probably going to run all of the islands one more time and then end. What do you mean Sephora kids? There's an entire trend of just kids right now going into Sephora and absolutely just being so mean to the employees over their little drunk elephant products. And, like, they're making their little smoothies by, like, dumping the testers everywhere. And it's like these little kids with products that they don't actually need for their skin. Like, they are really young and they're using products designed to be anti-aging that will more than likely damage their skin instead of helping it. And, like, it's just chaos. It's just a bunch of kids, like, ages 10 to 14 going in and doing it. I'm gonna be mad at the kids and the parents, because the parents should really be here seeing a product named Drunk Elephant and realizing that is not for kids. Like, just the price tag of that product should make the parents stop and go, I don't know if you need that. Because that is not cheap. Literally, they're like 10 to 14. Most of them haven't even experienced acne yet. And they're like using these like products that have the word acid on the front and stuff like that. Like, it's just gonna damage their skin in the long run because they don't need it yet. Yes, do your quests. You gotta do your quests. Yeah, $68 for a moisturizer is not worth it. How much cotton do you have? 5,997. There you go. I buy from whatever's on sale. That's how I do it. If it's on sale, I'll probably grab it. How'd you get all your money in the game? By catching and selling horses. You're my favorite YouTuber. Aw, thank you! No, I keep seeing, like, the aftermath of these kids coming in. It makes complete sense that you can't test the products anymore. Like, they're taking it, they're smearing it on, like, everything. It's terrible. Good night, Harlow! Pastel pink or pastel blue? I'm picking pink. I am always going to be picking pink. Come on, Ranch, get your stamina back. Yeah, I personally don't grab the crystals because I don't need them, but that does help. What's your favorite horse breed? Thoroughbred. I think they might be really behind in stream. I saw them say something about Earth, which was at the beginning of stream. What horse causes the most trouble for you? I don't like training Clydes or Percherons. Like, I can't stand training either of those two. What horse personality bothers you the most? Lazy, energetic, or spooky. They're all equally bad to me. Welcome back! Should name a horse after the My Little Pony characters. This is gonna be very unpopular, but I don't like My Little Pony. I actually can't stand My Little Pony. I'm sorry, alright? I think it's the fandom for that thing that ruined it. I'm sorry, I can't think of My Little Pony without thinking of the ball pit. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, I make myself laugh at the most random stuff. Oh my god. Go catch the foal? No. I'm not going to go catch that foal, actually. Alright, it's time to keep her running! Don't you dare deny the foal? Whatever. What if it's a forever foal? I don't need more. I'm good. Listen, It's running around out here, you know, without its parents. I'm just gonna let its mother find it, okay? You're not supposed to touch random baby animals you see in the wild, guys. As tempting as it may be to go snatch up that baby tiger and take it home, it's not a good idea. You caught its mother, though? How do you know that? Hmm? How do you know I stole its mom? Why am I being accused of stealing parents? What about a baby red panda? Don't grab those either, they're endangered. You can't just steal a baby animal. Sometimes they're endangered. Okay, fine. Where was that silly little foal? I'll go take it. If it's not a forever foal, I'm selling it right to Larry. And you guys get to watch. Let me go get it. I'm selling it right to Larry if it's not a forever foal. Where was it? Where was that thing? It's up there. It's that way. I gotta go up this hill. Welcome back, horsey! Alright. If it's not a forever foal, it's going right to Larry. Yeah, run from me. Oh, would you look at that? It can grow up. Not a good start. It's going right to Larry. It'll go right to Larry. How many IUHs do you have? 13. Here, let me get Cruella out so we can run it even faster so we can give it to Larry. Actually, let's get Popsicle. Come here, Popsicle. 13? Yeah, I have 13 currently. Come on, Popsicle. We gotta go sell this foal. This foal can stay in my inventory until the end of stream. And then at the end of stream, if we don't find an IUH, it'll be sold. So you know what? The fate of this foal rests on desert. The fate of this foal depends on if we find an IUH on desert. If we don't, we're selling the kid. Let's go. Nothing up here. Let's keep running. Nothing so far. Nothing on that spawn point. Nothing on that one. Let's keep running. It looks like this foal may not get to stay. It looks like Desert has failed the child. Alright. We're almost done with Desert. No IUH here. We've only got a few more spawn points, like 4. Nothing on this one. Now we've got 3 more to check. Ooh, nothing on that fjord. That fjord didn't go. Alright. 2 more. Oh. I guess Larry's adopting this foal afterward. After all. That's a little sad, not gonna lie. It's a little sad. Auction him? You guys actually want to buy it? Show us the foal. Here, let me... This is her. Auction. Alright, I'll go into a public server and we'll auction the child. Alright, I'm going into a public server. Plenty of you have managed to get in, I can see that. Oh, I fell. Hang on. Having some loading troubles, if you will. Alright, the kid's been put up for sale! Hello, welcome in! We're not doing a timeout. Just whatever I feel on. I'm not letting you guys go any higher than that. Have fun with the Foal. I'm not letting you go any higher than that. That was already too much. You're not allowed to go any higher than that. Enjoy the Foal, I guess. I didn't go to Larry. Imagine they bought it for $52K and then immediately sold it to Larry. Like, imagine that's what they bought it for and then they just sold it to Larry. 52K! That's how much that just sold for. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna end. I'm getting really tired, and I'm a little out of it today. So, when you guys see the thanks for watching screen, type title in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll give you double title trivia questions next time. Good morning for now.